brother?
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. Something I can help you with, or you just check out the cars?
Can I get your name and badge?
I don't have a badge.
Your name?
Guy. And who are you?
And your name and badge number, sir?
Well, I asked
Do you have any identification?
Well, sir, I'm going to ask that you de-escalate.
Okay, the thing I'm talking about, you're on private property. Right
I'm not on private property.
Okay.
This is public. This is public property, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Claywell,
And your badge number, Officer Claywell.
22.
Great, thank you.
We were just wondering because you're walking in between vehicles that is.
It opens calm but quickly turns tense. The citizen asks for name and badge, which he's absolutely entitled to do, while the officer immediately questions his presence around patrol vehicles. The key issue surfaces fast: private versus public property. The officer initially claims private property, but the citizen pushes back, asserting it's public taxpayer land. That distinction matters. Public property comes with constitutional protections. Notice the tone shift. What begins as, "Can I help you?" morphs into suspicion. The officer frames it as unusual behavior. But unusual doesn't equal illegal. Right here, we see the early clash between perceived threat and protected activity.
A lot of stuff been going on with people messing around with vehicles.
People have been messing around with your vehicles?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, brother, I've seen your little podcast thing, so I knew who you are.
What podcast? I don't have
Don't you do a podcast or something?
No, I don't have a podcast.
No.
You're a detective?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You have to calm down, okay?
He is calm.
No,
Please
he
stop
wasn't
calm
calm.
down.
He wasn't calm.
I know you.
I'm not.
come
I don't
over
want
here and you
to.
try
I don't want to even talk
upset
to you. You
somebody.
can. I don't even want to talk
Well,
to you. I don't even want to talk to you.
When you're walking around police vehicles.
These are public vehicles. I'm just checking them
public
out.
vehicles when we're on public property, and you're allowed to be back here. But we have to be concerned about you doing something to the vehicles.
I mean,
Because
I
it's
guess
not
that's
normal if somebody comes back here and just to do what you're doing, right?
No, I'm just checking out the vehicles. That's all I'm doing.
Right. Well,
That's
that's
all
what
I'm
we're checking you out to make sure you're not going
I
to.
have.
The detective recognizes the man from prior content and subtly shifts from inquiry to defensiveness. That familiarity changes the dynamic. Instead of neutral engagement, it feels personal. The citizen calmly explains he's checking out public vehicles, while officers justify their concern as preventative. Both sides acknowledge the concern, but the friction lies in delivery. One officer demands ID and insists he's on private property again, which escalates things unnecessarily. The citizen repeatedly states he's not breaking laws and invokes constitutional protection. This is where communication style makes or breaks the moment. Policing isn't just authority, it's perception. And perception is forming fast here.
over here and do anything to the vehicle.
Sir, I got no problem with you checking me out. My issue is when officers come up to me trying to escalate a situation.
How would somebody ask you? I ask you how you're doing, and
No. I'm not saying you, sir. I'm saying the officer here that came up. Where's your ID? Give me your ID. You're on private property. This is not private property, sir.
Okay.
You need to calm
You
down.
need to leave the property. That's it.
You can't trespass me from public property, sir.
You're on right here around
This is
vehicles. that
taxpayer
are public
property,
officials.
sir. I'm not breaking any laws. This is a constitutionally protected activity, sir.
Okay.
You took an
got it?
oath.
yeah, I got it.
Okay. You go ahead and take it then.
I appreciate it.
But I'll stand right here.
Okay. That's probably the best move for your department and your city, sir. Honestly.
Please-
I don't want
please-
to.
please
You guys
don't
can
talk
go.
down to him.
I'm not. How is that talking down to him, sir?
You're trying.
I'm
to
saying
bait
that's the
him.
best move.
You're trying to bait him.
I'm
to
not
get you-
trying to
yes,
bait him.
You're trying to bait him.
He's trying to bait
Now,
me.
If there's something that we can help you with, please let us know.
Okay,
But
great.
If you're back here alone by patrol cars, yes, we're going to be concerned about you being back here by yourself.
Be concerned. Okay, I understand. I understand your concern, sir. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a concern. I'm saying there's a way, like the way you're handling it now, there's a way to handle your concern, right?
The interaction stabilizes slightly. The citizen clarifies he doesn't mind being observed, only being approached aggressively. That's a critical distinction. He even introduces himself by first name, attempting to humanize the exchange. The officers explain their rationale. Someone alone around patrol cars triggers concern. That's reasonable in theory, but reasonable suspicion requires more than presence. What stands out here is the negotiation of tone. Once voice is lower, the temperature drops. The officer says they'll stand back and watch, which is lawful. The citizen agrees not to touch vehicles. That mutual understanding proves something important. Most escalation is about approach, not activity.
That's why everybody's safe and everybody, you know, there's no
I introduced
issues.
myself. My name was Guy. What was your name again?
My first name's Sean.
Sean. It's nice to meet you, Sean. Is
Nice
there
to meet you,
something we
too.
can do for you?
No, I don't need any help at the moment. Thank you. I appreciate
Well,
that.
while you're back here, we're going to stand over here and we're going to
Yeah.
watch you and make sure you don't do nothing.
That's
we
good.
also are on cameras here.
That is completely fine.
All right. Just don't.
Detective Guy.
Don't. Tour guide. Detective Guy, tour guide. Please don't touch on the vehicles, okay?
Okay, I will not.
Right.
Alrighty, take care now. Let's be thankful for Detective Guy over here. You gotta thank your boss. He saved you.
And you.
No, he didn't save me either. He saved you.
Go away.
Oh,
Go play your game somewhere else.
no. That's not how you treat the public, sir. I'm telling you right now, it's not how you treat the public.
Be sure
It's so, yeah.
The tension reignites through sarcasm and ego. You gotta thank your boss becomes a subtle jab, and the detective responds dismissively. Now it's no longer about vehicles, it's about pride. The citizen leans on the camera as an equalizer, reminding everyone that footage doesn't lie. The officer counters that perspective matters. That exchange is revealing. Cameras capture conduct, not feelings. And in modern policing, optics are reality. The citizen emphasizes public treatment standards, reinforcing that officers are public servants. This segment highlights how quickly professionalism can slip when personal irritation overrides discipline. The badge carries authority, but it also carries responsibility.
It's so funny. That's the thing. A camera doesn't lie, right? The camera doesn't lie.
That's right. It doesn't.
It doesn't lie. There is no way I can paint it, right? They're gonna see me talking. They're gonna see you talking,
But they're also
and they're going to judge us based on our actions.
Well, the camera too also doesn't pick up everybody's perspective, especially when you from sight and the way you had to move it or remove it. So,
Well, no, I'm looking. I was. Where was I pointing the camera when you guys came up to me? Right at the cars, right? That's what I was
Why are you
doing.
taking photos of the vehicles.
Because I'm a journalist. That's what I do. I go and I show different vehicles of different police departments. The departments. I check out the tires, make sure you guys are keeping them up to date.
That can be taken care of through the records department.
Through records.
Yes.
Yeah. But sir, all I would ask you is that as a member of law enforcement and a public servant, you should not come up to people aggressive like you did,
The
sir.
thing is, you shouldn't be in this area.
I am in this area.
Because the fact is, when you're walking around public safety vehicles, with everything that's going on,
I hear that a lot.
exactly.
There's always a lot of stuff going
So,
on.
I mean, the best thing to do is don't.
Okay. With everything that's going on, I think you would be safer, officer, if you didn't come up to somebody, where's your ID, get off my property, right?
Exactly.
And you would be safer because you don't know me. I could be I'm a nice guy, luckily
That's
for you.
just it. I don't know.
Exactly. But luckily
As
for you,
far-
The journalist explains his purpose, documenting police vehicles, checking equipment, operating transparently. The officer insists he shouldn't be in that area due to everything going on. That phrase is vague but powerful. Fear-based reasoning often replaces clear policy in these moments. The citizen flips the script, pointing out that approaching aggressively could create unnecessary danger. Then statistics enter the conversation. Who faces greater risk, citizen or officer? That's a volatile comparison. While data debates rarely resolve street encounters, they reveal underlying mistrust. This portion underscores the broader climate between law enforcement and the public. It's not just about this parking lot. It's about perception nationwide.
I'm a nice guy.
You could be on the FBI's most wanted list.
I understand
don't
that.
know.
So
I understand
you
that.
understand the climate, the way law enforcement is being looked at right now, and that all they
Oh, I think that would go both ways, sir. I don't want to bring up, see, and that's the thing. See, you're trying to paint the narrative that, law enforcement, I can paint the narrative that
I don't have to paint the narrative. If you just read the paper or see the
you could watch the news about people being, killed and people being,
Killed by who?
by police officers. That's way more in the news. That happens way more than police officers die. Look at the statistics. I have way more chance of dying by you than you do by me. 100%.
I hope that's not true.
I would hope that's not true as well. But I'm talking about, you're bringing up statistics. I'm going to bring up statistics. That's all.
I gotta get out of here for the day, guys. Hey,
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my name's Captain Ashley Jones.
Captain.
There's a sign right here.
Where's that
I
sign?
can show you if you want to go look at it.
Sure, I'll take a look at the sign. Not a problem.
I'm not trying to
No, it's fine.
argue with you or not.
I don't want to argue with you either.
No, the reason we got this posted is just right here. This area is where civilians or anybody that wants to come in.
Okay.
A captain enters, and the tone shifts immediately. Calm, measured, explanatory. She points out signage directing civilians to the front entrance. No yelling, no threats, just clarification. The citizen acknowledges he didn't see the sign and is willing to look. Notice how quickly conflict de-escalates when communication is professional and transparent. Authority doesn't have to be loud to be effective. This closing segment shows the power of leadership presence. Same situation, different approach, completely different energy. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.